Okay, listen. This is something that I've been hearing for a little while now. This war between furries and therians, anti-furries, anti-therians. I support the furry and therian community. Now, I'm pretty sure you're asking, Mark, why would you support those freaks? Well, I want to tell you something. Those freaks happens to be one of my friends. I mean, okay, I understand some of you guys saying that people acting like animals is weird. I act like animals. I act like animals too. It's weird for me, yes, but I don't fully adapt it. If that's something they want to do, they should do it. You can't always be so judgy about them. You can't say that they're an affront to nature and must be destroyed, or they're a disgrace to the country. You live in this country too. They do as well. I mean, think about this. Have you ever forgotten the time where kids like you and me had spirit animals? Do you remember that? That's my brother, but yeah. I agree with what he said, but I mean, come on. Take me for example. I have the courage of the wolf, the spirit of the mighty lion, the stealth of a jaguar. I hold the spirit of these three animals because it's who I am. I mean, sure, I'm autistic, I have a hearing loss in one ear, ADHD, ear ringing, gingivitis, stuff like that. But that doesn't stop me from being who I am. I'm just glad to be living in this world. You should be glad to be living in it too. You can't always judge people by their identities, who they want to be, and who they are. The stuff on the internet is rotting your brain. And it's not just an insult. That is just a fact of life. Think about it. Like a couple years ago, people were saying that Gen Z was going to be a problem. And I must admit, our generation is a little bit fucked up. But it's not our fault. We just fell into the black hole of technology, and America is the pit hole it is now. But Generation Alpha, the younger kids, they're buying into what they hear and see. We must protect them from what they see and hear. We can't let the young ones be so against furries and therians. Because their parents, they feel the same way. But there are some people who hide in their mother's basements, eat Cheetos, hide behind their screen. I don't know how the metaphor goes, but they hide behind the screen. They would only judge people based on certain things because they've been judged and they want us to feel their pain. I'm not going to deal with that again. So, to all the furries and therians out there, lost in the war of light, I want you to listen. You are not alone in this war. I am non-fur, but I am willing to fight by your side at any means necessary. We are going through this thing together. It is one, meaning us, versus all, meaning the world. We would do whatever it takes to stop and fight back against those who defy our planet, who defies our people, who defies our religion, who defies our way of life. Only for their sick, twisted pleasures, or only through guilt or jealousy. It can only be one of those things. So, with that being said, just know that you're not alone. We're going through this together. The strength... I don't normally say this in front of my videos. But the strength of the pack is the wolf. And the strength of the wolf is the pack. Use that as motivation. that doesn't help you, just okay. Just think about this. You're laying in bed right now. You're hiding underneath the walls of your home, worried about how the outside world will feel about you. Or in other ways, you see the bright sunny sky. You want to be able to go out there and embrace it. Embrace the warm sun. I've always felt that way all the time. But at the end of the day, I always say no. Because I would just be too tired. I'd just be too tired, or I just didn't feel like doing it. That is not me. Besides, you should be able to go out there into the world and say, hey world, I'm different, and show them who you are meant to be. Show them who you are. And if that doesn't work, just keep on trying. Do not just stop after one failed attempt. You keep going and keep going until you finally reach success. I do that in school. Whenever I would fail a test, I would always try to push myself to study even more and finally be able to get that final grade. I couldn't be able to earlier because of students yelling across the classroom, talking ghetto language, like being gangs or something like that, but I'm not dealing with that. I'm ignoring them. You should ignore them too. They only hang out with one another. They don't even care about the school. They only go there to socialize. Tell me that you don't see that in your school. Tell me. But with that being said, we are in this together. This is Mark Martinez signing off. Not for the last time, but until the next time. See you all soon.